Hey everybody, welcome to More Than Meets These Guys. I'm here with Boo of the AxonUnderground.com going over Skybound Transformers number 33.
Howdy.
Hey. I have the cover with our RC Magnus, Optimus, and the rest of the Autobots and the looking up at the back of the arc with the Autobots flying out. Really cool cover.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I managed to grab that one and got the uh Elita Prime version that looks like the issue 1 pose of Optimus with like the clouds and fire behind him.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's like an homage to that one.
Well, let's get this thing on the road, man.
Yeah.
This thing is
Good times.
it completely picks up from the last issue where Elita Prime and the Autobots are trying to escape from that ambush they had,
Yeah.
and
And yeah,
it's
they show Elita Prime flying and
yes,
she's almost got like I would say like a bomb burst like build to her.
Bomb Burst meets Cyclonus maybe in the back end, but yeah,
Yeah, a little bit of Cyclonus, I could see that, or
the
what was
front
it?
is more Bomb Burst,
Misfire.
maybe that too. Yeah, the actually no these okay, she's got the engines. Yeah, the engine's more like Misfire, but actually it kind of looks like if you look at the back of I don't have nearby Blur with the engines and the feet the way they come up.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Yeah,
Well,
but
when I
yeah,
said Misfire, I was talking about the way her front looks like it's got like two forks on it.
yes.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So yeah, they're trying to find out if everyone's accounted for and everyone's functional and Bumblebee and Ratchet were recovered, although many have sustained serious injuries. Basically, we got our butts handed to us, but we got out of there,
She's
most
catching up to him after she fought everybody off with the ghost of the Star Saber.
yeah, which I want to know more about that.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna explain it all, but here we are.
And yeah, I guess technically it's powered by Sparky.
It is the ghost of Sparky.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the ultimate spark.
Right?
So, and Lita,
The well of all Sparkies.
yeah, Alita is talking about they finally have the forces and the fight against the Decepticons. And then she's like, ugh, grabs her head. And Ultra Magnus is like, what's up? And she's like, don't worry, I just, need a rest. Apparently wielding the ghost of the Star Saber was a little draining on her.
So it's more of a wraith, I guess.
Kind of, maybe, yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
And Jazz like that weapon, that was a Matrix.
Oh, was
Uh,
that? Yeah, that was the Matrix. Yeah.
yeah. And she's like, yeah, the light was small, but it's still mighty. So
So I guess that's another Sparky reference there.
that's kind of thinking. That's why I was, made that like that.
Wait till she like communes with it, and there's like a little human in there, like, "Hey, what's up?
She's gonna be so
You
mad.
you abandoned our planet."
Dude, I'm early jazz to see, not no pun intended. Blue Streak in his Cybertron form. And didn't
Yeah,
wasn't Blue Streak in the UK annual in the form much different from this? There was
maybe.
I think there was
Yeah,
a story where it had Blue Streak in it, but he had the wheels and stuff. So this is a completely new look for
they
Blue
made
Streak.
him look kind of similar to Wheeljack's mode.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
much with a wing.
Well,
So yeah.
Wheeljack has that too.
Oh, that's right, he does.
You got that
He,
big spoiler
he's
on the
not
back.
quite as like
He's not as boxy though.
he's not as trapezoid looking. Also, he looks more like he looks like a more like a box truck.
Yeah. Well, he's got more of a nose on the front. I think that's really the
Mhm.
big difference.
Yeah, that's why he
Yeah.
looks like a box truck, maybe.
Yeah, like a UPS truck kind
Yeah,
of. Yeah.
totally. There's
But
no wheels.
yeah, I have a feeling that Alita is gonna look like commune with the Matrix and see
Hmm.
Sparky in there,
Uh-huh.
and then she's gonna feel bad for how she like kind of like dismissed Earth as important, and when she realizes that there's a human in there keeping the Matrix alive.
Yep. But yeah, so Blue Streak in typical Blue Streak, form comes up and he's like all talking to Blue Streak and greetings, fellow
Seriously,
Autobots.
like I would say like three quarters or maybe like I'd say most of the dialogue on that page is just Blue Streak
Yeah,
blathering.
exactly. He goes, "Oh yeah, it looks like we have a lot to fill in each other on." And he pulls, he's really happy to see the other Autobots there to help with a mission on Cybertron, and they all follow Blue Streak. You'll never
And we
believe
know
who showed
already
up.
that these guys like Transformers Prime,
Oh yeah.
and they're like leaning heavy into the smoke screen on this Blue
Oh,
Streak.
oh, 100%.
Which smoke screen in Prime should have just been Blue Streak.
Yeah, he should not. Well, he kind of had a Blue Streak and a Hot Rod kind of mix of
Yeah.
personality.
You know, they probably could have saved a lot of people a lot of grief if they just made Blue Streak into Hot Rod in the movie.
Yeah, it would have made a lot of sense, but who are
Yeah.
we to tell them what to do? Because they're, we're just fans, man.
Yeah.
So yeah,
In
that's
hindsight, it's always 2020 in
oh, I
hindsight.
know. There's a lot of jerking around with the possibilities and Transformers Prime, so there's that.
Yeah.
So yeah, by Primus, things really are turning around, and there we have Springer and Hot Rod. They are coming with gifts of Energon.
With I don't know, oh, well, I guess that's Blur and Warpath unloading
Mhm.
Energon cubes behind them.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
they
yeah, they've got they brought food.
yes, and you'll never believe where we've been. Everyone ever heard of the Sacred Ring? Agorians, Zertonians, anyone? Just say they've got a lot of Energon. Had at least.
See, they just talk a lot.
Oh yeah.
Same
Hot
same
Rod's just
energy.
happy to be there.
Yeah.
Oh, and then we're back on Earth.
Yeah, so
And
we got
yeah,
Harley and is training, I guess, with RC Magnus
yep. And there's
and
Cliff
Cliff
Jumper.
Jumper.
Yep.
Yeah.
Run around and you know, Carly's kind of enjoying the downtime they say in there because there's been so much going on. She really hasn't had a lot of time to breathe since her dad died in the whole fight.
Yeah.
And there's Wheeljack who's trying to rebuild all of
Chicago.
Chicago. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Which
sure that's gonna work out great because Wheeljack's like engineering never goes wrong.
yeah. Watch him make Chicago into like Autobot City at some point.
Yeah, some
Look at that orange
turn out to
steel.
yeah. Yeah, like Metroplex or
Yeah,
something.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah, and it
And
turns out all this is exposition is Spike writes in his diary.
very reminiscent of the original miniseries.
Yeah.
He sent up on a rock, describing everything's happening, and even to the point where Prime is I'm not Prime, Optimus is trying to hold up a bridge so they can get it repaired, and Beachcomber's over there trying to weld it together. Optimus is noticing that he's a lot weaker than he used to be,
Yeah.
and without the Matrix, he got that power down. But
And there's certain angles when they show him without his battle mask
mhm.
now, and he really looks a lot like Ultra Magnus.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but a happier version.
Oh, of course. I just meant like Ultra Magnus in general.
Yeah, I think it's the red chest, at least the red from there here up. You see, and the blue helmet and
And the
stuff.
blue helmet and the mouth. It's always the
Yeah,
mouth, man.
all that.
Yeah. But like I said, they're channeling a lot of Transformers animated Optimus
Oh yeah, they are,
in
which
this
is
one.
not a bad thing
Yeah.
at all.
No.
And and Optimus and RC and Magnus are basically sparring a lot. He's trying to get where his limits are, and he's trying to get like his fighting back because he took such a hit on power.
Yeah. Well, it's almost like he's trying to train himself back into what he was before, and he's realizing that a lot of that was the Matrix.
Yeah, he Matrix is a crutch.
And yeah, well, this is a callback, I think, to Dark Awakening
Hmm.
when Hot Rod and Optimus are fighting, and Optimus goes, oh, the Matrix makes me too strong, and Hot Rod's like, well, that's a unique complaint.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're seeing like the opposite now. It's like Optimus without the Matrix is like, without the Matrix, I'm too weak.
And like, dude, like, I think it's Sunstreaker, Thundercracker, and Silverbolt. They're watching the sparring. They're having a great time watching it all happen. And I'm really liking the way Thundercracker's just kind of become part of the team. He's like, it doesn't even seem like he's not supposed to be there.
Yeah,
He kind of fits in now really well. Um, and yeah, so Optimus is getting his butt kicked by RC Magnus, and he's like, again, go on. he's not wanting to stop training.
Yeah.
And RC's like, no, 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 no. You get a lesson today. I've got other people to train also. So, take your time. And that's where Carly and her run around.
Yeah. Well, he's pushing himself too hard. It's kind of,
Well, yeah, he's afraid he won't measure up to what he used to be, and he's full of all this doubt now because he realized he got a lot of power from the Matrix. So now you gotta kind of get back to where you can, I
well,
guess.
even like his confidence seemed to come from
Yeah,
that too. So he relied too much on it. But and RC is like wise enough, I guess, to realize that you're not going to be able to train yourself to be as strong as you were with the Matrix. It's just there's a lot that comes with that MacGuffin.
yeah. Well, and like he goes over to talk to Spike for a second. It's like Spike's like, "What's going on?" He's like, "You know what? I used to have a clear mission in mind all this time, and now with how things have changed, I don't know if I can complete it. I'm like, I don't know if I'm strong enough to do it." And Spike's like, "Dude, we all feel that way." He's like, "All right, thanks, Spike. I needed that."
Yeah, he tells him welcome to Earth.
Yeah, welcome to Earth.
Yeah,
Without
saying not like Will Smith did.
Cybertron shard of the Pacific Ocean. There is a chunk. It almost kind of looks like a one of the clear panels from Unicron,
Yeah,
the Armada Unicron, sitting
yeah,
there
the
in
the
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 ocean.
shell form part.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Aerobots plus Thundercracker drop off Wheeljack, and he's going to see what he can do for this piece. He seems to have anything left in this husk of Cybertron. Like if you can find any kind of cool stuff, and you kind of get really quickly, he's going to have a Wheeljack's lab here on Earth.
I have a feeling he's gonna find something he doesn't want to find there.
Something he doesn't want to find, or something that's going to be really cool that he finds.
I think it's gonna be both. Like there's always if there's treasure, there's a monster.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking we're going to
I
see.
almost wonder if he's gonna run into Insecticons or something there. I know from this has got to be from the previous comics, like IDW, how they always had like anytime you had like a husk of Cybertron, it was infested with Insecticons or something,
Yeah, I
So
almost wonder if that's where we're going to see the Dinobots come in. Maybe he finds like some personality components or something in there.
yeah,
And
because he's already found fossils, so we've had
yeah,
hints.
and we'll get into the letters also very much hint at that's what's going on here soon too.
Yeah, and the Aerobots and Thundercracker are talking on the way back, and Thundercracker's like, this planet's not as nice as you guys think it, because they're talking about how beautiful it is and all that.
Mhm.
And he's like, there's some bad stuff. I've seen some really messed up stuff.
There's darkness, and that's when you see Globulus
Yeah, and all the Cobra Law like
horror.
GMO monsters.
I fear.
There's GMO bugs in there. It's like that's our theme, I guess,
Yes.
this week is GMO bugs.
God, one of the bugs in there looks like one of the Fusor Beast Wars Fusors, the one that was like a mantis and a fly or something. I can't remember what it was called.
Well, there was a
Buzzclaw.
Mantis. He wasn't a Fusor though. There was a Man Terror.
No, not Mantera. I'm not like there's
Yeah.
a small one though. It was a kind of
Oh, I
translucent,
know what
but
you're
is it a
talking
Buzzclaw?
about. The Buzzclaw.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kind of has
but
a
wasn't
Buzzclaw
that
look.
that was yeah? Was that yeah? I guess it was a Fusor. Yeah, I was
Uh-huh.
because wasn't it?
It
Keep
was a
thinking
beast.
there's a Beast Machine's Buzzclaw too, but
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not
no,
sure.
not that one. It
Yeah,
was a basic size Fusor.
and that the one that I guess it's supposed to be a spider or something more behind him.
Mhm.
Its face looks like Bugley.
It kind of does.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll see some pretenders come out of this. Who knows?
Oh, if there's pretenders, there's gonna be Cobra Law tied to that somehow.
Well, especially with the organic armor.
Yeah,
So we're seeing all kinds of hints about organic armor and skins and stuff. So
yeah.
um,
I I would really love to see Skybound reclaiming humanoids.
I can see it happening. It just
Yeah, if
depends on where.
Hasbro and Skybound could get humanoids going in here, that'd be great. They have to reclaim that IP though.
I don't know. Maybe they can link in humanoids and Cobra Law or something. Who knows?
We'll just get Fatal Fluffies again.
Hey, we're getting them. So
They were getting the toys, yeah.
anyways, next page though, Carly's there asking like, hey, everything has changed. Am I still your Iron Apprentice? And RC's like, look, you're always my iron. You're my little Iron Apprentice. Of course, we made a commitment. Um,
Yeah.
anyways.
This is like the Carradine kung fu moment.
Very much.
Arcee's gonna make her walk across rice paper.
Yeah, that's Optimus comes up to her, although when they're having that little moment, it's like, hey, look, I need some help here. So
He's the king of interruptions in this issue.
he really is. And he's like, look, I'm changed now. I'm feeling like I'm not myself anymore. He pretty much sums it up as I'm feeling a lot less wise. Um, and I
Yeah, he
need your
brings
help.
up that he didn't go all the way back to Orion Pax.
Yes.
So this Optimus was Orion Pax previously.
Yeah, and it's like he's been Optimus Prime too long to go back being Orion Pax.
Yeah.
So he's kind of in between there.
Well, you got to think that he was also rebuilt, so
Hmm.
there may not be much Orion Pax to go to.
Yeah, maybe the
And
face. That's it.
there's always the debate in the fandom. It's like, okay, did Alpha try and build him into Optimus Prime and just give him the Matrix, or did he build him and then the Matrix like upgraded him the rest of the way? So it's almost like this is as far as Alpha Trion built him when he rebuilt him, and then he put the Matrix and it made him Optimus Prime from that point.
That's what I'm wondering. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it seems like they're going with here.
and it makes sense. I mean, we'll go with that.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I love the conjecture in a new universe, and I say new universe, but we're in year 3.
yeah. They just like it's kind of nice. They don't know what's going to happen. This is all fresh territory, and I almost feel like Optimus is being the writers at this point. Is being Kirkman's like speaking. He's expositioning through Optimus here.
Yeah, it's his voice into the comic,
Yeah,
and RC points out because he's wondering that maybe what if Alita's right and I'm wrong, or what if I'm wrong and or vice versa? What if I'm right and Alita's wrong? And then RC's like, well, what if you're both somehow right? But what if you're both wrong?
exactly.
She's pointing out the options that he didn't pick. I guess what they call it, the false dichotomy
Yeah.
fallacy. Yeah, it's like there's more options than just those two.
Then we have the burden of choice.
Yeah,
So now you got to figure what you're gonna do now, man. Then we go from back to now Wheeljack's lab. That's where I got that
yeah,
from. Okay.
yeah. See, so
And
you called it.
I did. And well, I probably when I read this before. I'm like,
And
oh,
honestly, this reminds me a lot of what we had at the end of the was the Eternals movie
hmm.
with the celestial like sticking out of the ocean.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. And that you have him like Wheeljack's hanging down by like cables, like wired, like yeah, red, green, and yellow wires. He's rappelling down. He's got his the one of the wires wrapped around one of his legs so he can kind of control his fall
Yeah.
until it snaps and he goes down.
Yeah.
So
And again, here I feel almost like this is a callback to Beast Machines when they're
yeah,
all descending on Black Arachne's web, and then finally
yeah,
she runs out and they all fall.
yeah. And he falls quite a bit.
Yeah, and then he finds a box with a door on it that's glowing, and he opens it up, and it's all glowing blue.
Yeah, I almost wonder. It's almost like a chamber. He opens these two doors,
Yeah.
looks into it, and he's like, "Whoa!" He's
So I
not.
wonder if
He's
he's gonna find sparks in there or something.
That's what I'm wondering. The
Yeah.
sparks or maybe it's a plasma energy chamber. Uh,
Oh, oops! Open it up.
Close it, close it, close it.
Right.
Anyways, then we go to
He found the he found the Pulp Fiction suitcase in there.
that's what I thought at first too. It was Golden Light, maybe.
Yeah.
Then we go back to Shredhead and Cliff Jumper, and they're having a moments up there, and you know, he Shredhead's talking about how much he loves this world, and they're he haven't encountered any Decepticons. He's been doing this like kind of this tactical assessment of this area they're in. But Cliff Jumper's like, yeah, it's boring. But Shredhead's really enjoying himself, and he says something, and Cliff Jumper's like, "I promise, you sound just like who?" And they kind of like he's like, "You sound like you."
Yeah. 'Cause basically, Shredhead's made an amalgamation of the leftovers from Sparks from Cliff Jumper's, I guess, village,
Yeah, he
his
calls him
tribe.
tribe.
Yeah. So what's left of them? So there's still parts of them in there, and he's hearing
Hmm.
stuff that reminds him of the people he lost.
Yeah.
And I guess he doesn't want to, I guess, step on Shredhead's individuality.
Hmm.
Yeah,
But then there's an explosion,
yeah.
and they drive off, and Cliffjumper goes off first by
How
himself.
can we have explosions with Wheeljack's not around? That doesn't make any sense,
And it's not even the Decepticons,
right?
because then we go to the Decepticons in the Nemesis underwater.
Yeah.
And that's where you see they're like it's Skywarp, Soundwave, and Rumble. They're standing around while there's that chrysalis thing,
I was gonna
literally
say
crystals.
we got crystals and chrysalis again.
Yep,
It's
all over Megatron.
we got a theme, man.
But he has taken out G2 Ramjet. I don't know who that's supposed
That's
to be.
Slipstream.
Is it Slipstream? Okay,
Yeah,
okay. I
and
think
Blitzwing.
and Blitzwing they get tossed into the scrap heap with the others.
Oh yeah, and Skywarp's giving orders.
Yes.
Yeah, and the Constructicons don't like that.
No, they all right, rude. That's when Scavenger looks down there and says, "Wait a minute, where's Starscream?"
Yeah, Starscream's missing out of their pile of dead bodies, which we see Astrotrain, Reflector, and I don't know, is that Dirge in there? I think it's
It's
Dirge.
Dirge. It's Dirge Ramjet or Thrust
But I'm pretty sure that it looks like it's Dirge.
probably.
So yeah, Starscream's missing.
You can't keep the man down.
Yeah, well, we're privy to information that I guess the other Transformers in this universe aren't. That Starscream can't just die.
No,
It's never enough, and he is crawling, zombified across the seafloor.
his teeth out, and he has this. You see his like hand and another hand coming out, and you
Yeah,
look. It has this forced perspective, and it's really cool because the way his teeth are sitting out, he's also superimposing it sharks,
yeah,
like symbolically showing he's a killer.
yeah. Well, this reminds me of from Transformers Generation 2 comic
Yep.
after Megatron got dropped from orbit by Jaxus and how he showed up with like half his face gone. He was all
Oh,
skeletal looking.
and like his one of his hands had like a claw, essentially.
Yeah, like it was all melted. Yeah, so it's very, very similar to that scene.
Mhm.
Yeah. And
But
that's where we leave off.
yeah, there's there's not a lot of revelations. They were talking about having cool was to see Megatronus show up. Um, their brief appearance of Straxus. There's a lot of hints about they were talking about as far as Grimlock. I'm happy to be able to say please keep reading.
There's a
Um,
lot of please keep reading.
yeah, the things are about to happen.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah,
we're what in like the third phase of this comic, right?
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot going on, lots about to happen, probably, likely, something like that.
Yeah.
Energon experience. The character spotlight is Springer, who is an Autobot warrior.
Is he?
He's,
I never heard of
yeah,
that guy before.
I think he was. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
some new guy, right?
Uh, I didn't watch in G2, past the movie. Kidding, I'm kidding. No,
G2 pass the movie. Don't start that crap.
no. That's a reference to people online. He's like, I didn't watch anything past the movie because that's G2. It's G1. God, it's G1. Season 3. Some of the best episodes of the entire series happen in season 3. Some of the worst ones too, but still. Anyways,
It's hit or miss throughout the whole series,
but when it
honestly.
hits, man, it hits
Except
good.
for season one. Season one was pretty much, like you like to say, all killer, no filler.
Yeah.
But
Season 2
in
was a lot of
season two
filler.
and three, yeah, there's like hit and miss. The animation in season three had a major drop off because most of it was done by
Acom.
Acom. Yeah, because Toei was working on the movie. But
Yeah.
then you've got like some gold episodes too, like Call of the Primitives.
Which was done by Toei, right?
No, that was
Oh,
actually done by students.
what?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
We'll talk about that when we get to that episode. But yeah, that was student animators did Call of the Primitives.
They that they loved them some
They
big crazy manga. Or
Well, those guys went on to bigger things too. So
I'm sure they
as you can
probably
tell
did.
by how well that turned out. I want an
God,
entire series done by those guys.
no joke.
Yeah.
Springer's returned to Cybertron from the secret ring bearing a vital gift, a ship full of energon. His mission wasn't quite the success he'd hoped for. He was never able to locate the elusive and legendary Zerta Trion. Gosh, I wonder where she was.
Yeah.
Um, and we have a bridge over troubled water. Optimus is working overtime to reacclimate himself after passing the Matrix of leadership to Elita. Whether it's fine-tuning his warrior skills or helping to repair damaged infrastructure on Earth, the real question we're all wondering, can Optimus turn his right hand into the Energon axe still?
Right. Was that his or was it the Matrix's?
That's a good question.
Right.
It's gonna be a little hatchet. A little Energon hatchet.
Right.
Creator Spotlight. We have David Nakayama.
Yeah, Nakayama. Yeah.
Nakayama. He did this art in this episode, this issue, which is good. I mean, for the most part, there are a few things. I think Elita Prime's face kind of bothered me sometimes. She looked tired, like when Rodimus Prime went from Hot Rod to Rodimus Prime.
Well,
He had this.
she was tired though in story, so I guess
Yeah,
that fits.
that's true. And David Nakayama, he said he'd like to be some sort of super fast jet. That way I can get to more Comic Cons and save a ton on airfare.
I
So,
hear you there.
don't we all?
Yeah.
But and then coming up we have the next issue of G.I. Joe with the I guess
The
follow up with
dire.
the dire tech with Crystal
Yeah.
Ball.
Yeah.
Next one, Void Rivals, is going to be with the Skekzoids. We have issue number 2 of
Yay.
Mask coming up. And boy, when July 8th, well, actually, Mask and Transformers, again, they need to have this on off weeks. They're going to be coming out July 8th with Dr. Mindbender choking out, looks like General Flag.
Yeah. Unless you got one of the blind bag issue number 2s that
Yeah.
are already out. Yeah. Some of the Mask number 1 blind bags have issue number 2 in it as a,
Mm-hmm.
I guess, a early edition.
Jerks.
Right. Lucky jerks.
Then we have coming up G.I. Joe number 25 has Night Force versus G.I. Joe, which we talked about on our last issue.
That's going to be a double sized issue too. So,
yes. So we'll see how that goes as well. So I'm sure it's going to be a big, things are going to change. So,
yeah.
Anyways,
Well,
what's that?
When we get to the covers,
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting because we already talked about covers A and B, but cover C was listed as a spoiler cover. And
Which
we
has,
can see it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just saying, yeah, it's got Skyquake and Lockdown on it.
Why is it a spoiler? Oh, they're on Earth. Oh, I wonder if they were in the part of Cybertron that came down. Well, they should be.
Well, no, they were just with
Yeah.
Shockwave. So
I don't
no.
know.
Yeah. So anyway, that's a spoiler.
Yeah, I'll say. Ooh, maybe it ties in with Mask, with what they found in Mask number 1. We'll see.
Maybe. Yeah.
Could be.
I don't know.
There's RC Magnus on the cover, cover D.
Yeah.
And cover E has the blueprint thing for Shredhead.
Yeah, by EJ Sue.
Yep. Cover F is a big group picture with G.I. Joe, Transformers. And is it, G.I. Joe Transformers?
It ties into that Mask number 1.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, cover that has like
dire tech out there
on it. Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah. Cool stuff.
Yeah. A lot's going on here. So I'm sure we'll find out more and more as we go. You kind of have to read all the Energon books to find out the whole story at this point. Which I like that there's only like 4 or 5 different books.
Yeah, there's 4 books right now.
4 books, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, like you said, I wish they'd do one a week so we don't have to double up.
That'd be nice. Really nice. We'll see.
It's easier to review.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Hope you enjoyed the review, and we'll be glad to take any questions on the email, morethanmeetstheseguys@gmail.com. Give us a like, thumbs up, share with your friends.
Make fun of us.
Yeah. We're a very interactive podcast here. We have the Discord chat, chat and channel in the notes, and reach out to us. Send us some comments on the episodes. Love to hear all of it. So Until next time, y'all take it easy. All right.
Bye.
See ya.